All that and more.
That's the way you do it, Brady.
We are presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. We welcome them to our Tuesday party here. The squad is all together. Joe Fortenbaugh's here with all your betting. J-Mac forgot his jacket. We're rolling along. Here we go. And Jackson Dart forgot to protect himself. Those are the two headlines of the day. It was Dart arriving in Neek. Let's take a look at the fit. What do we think?
Oh, he looked like a detective. I like it. You got nothing past that guy.
He's looking smart. Maybe not playing so smart. Here we go. Jeff, what does he need to be thinking about here?
Protect yourself. Play is dead. Don't do that. That's not what you want to see happen at the beginning of the game. I see you, Greg. Get after him. He did it himself.
One after another. So the Giants are forced to punt. And on the ensuing punt, we got Marcus Jones at his 6th. And where we going, Nate?
Oh, special teams. You got to get back. Keep your gunners off them. Give them some space. And once you get in that room right there, you're not going to get them. Kickers can't tackle.
He could go all the way 94 yards, tying Julian Edelman for the longest in Patriot history. Patriots take a 10-0 lead. Now, ensuing Giants possession. Avert your eyes if you're squeamish. J-Mac, the sideline.
The Giants got to find the right people to fight. My goodness, Christian Ellis. Just knocked them out, and they're all going after Christian Ellis. If you want your quarterback to not get hit, step out of bounds. Do not run down the sideline tiptoeing. Shout out that Giants coach that got out of the way.
No two plays have ever looked less like what they were than that one did right there. We'll explain because I didn't say it well. Meanwhile, we're still in the first quarter when Kayshon Boutte catches this from Drake Maye. So it's 17-0 New England. All that happened in the first quarter. Now we go to the second, and things got, less interesting in general. But Darius Slayton is on the other end, and Neek, they're not going to get him.
Incredible speed and yak. I thought this was just going to get a first down. Took it all the way to the crib. Impressive play.
So it's 17-7. Next Giant possession. They got a chance to make this a one-score game. Avert your eyes.
Again.
Younghoe Koo.
What are we?
What?
Oh, my God.
This is going to go down as a 13-yard loss for the holder. Jamie Gillen. You want to talk about being collateral damage?
I mean, I've done that in golf.
Yeah. Just drug it.
He hit that one a little fat. Anyway, Doug can't believe what he saw. I really don't know how to offer an explanation.
No, there isn't one.
Here's Drake May's second touchdown of the game for Kyle Williams. He drops that one in the bucket. Patriots just go on to win this one easily, 33-15. Hard to picture a game being more interesting and less competitive than this one was at the same time. There's Mike Vrabel. His team is ridiculously good. Oh, by the way, they have their bye now, and they enter that with the NFL's best record at 11-2. Our analytics give them a 46% chance to win the 1 seed. They can wrap up the East as soon as their next game, which is in 2 weeks against the Bills. That game is in Foxborough. A reminder, the Patriots won at Buffalo earlier this year. Okay, we catch our breath. Jeff, what's the first thing to say about the Patriots this morning?
They love some football. Them boys, they were about it last night. From the get-go. I mean, like you saw the DBs, they just planted. They didn't even backpedal. They drove. They were knocking people out. You saw the sideline hit on Dart. Listen, they all got like a little bit of crazy in them, which is just like Mike Vrabel and what he wants, right? Yeah. And they all kind of play on the edge. You saw the style, the energy, the effort from each one of those guys. They have placed themselves back in 2000s, right? It's going to go through Foxborough. You're going to have to go play some nasty games and nasty weather in January there because of what they do. And last night was an example of how they want to play and the style they want to play at home. It was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, I think what's impressive is they come into this game pretty banged up.
Yeah.
They're missing their left tackle and their left guard. You wouldn't have known it. I don't know if that's a reflection of the Giants, but the Giants can rush the passer. So they should have theoretically been able to take advantage of that. Banged up on defense in the middle of that defensive line, which has been a big part of them. And they just rolled. And look, we're going to say about the Patriots, who have they beaten, right? This is the sketch, and that is the thing we saw about them at the beginning of the season, and it has held up. But they're crushing these teams.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's important. Like, you can't control how good your opponent is, but you can control how you play. And they are playing the way they want to play. They can run it when they need to. Drake Maye can make any throw. And, I mean, they like to hit.
We're at the point where all the experts are running out of reasons to continue to knock this Patriots team and give you reasons why they can't win the AFC and can't contend for a Super Bowl in this year. This is a team that hasn't lost a game since week 3 when they lost to the Steelers, where they have 5 turnovers turnovers and still had a chance to win that football game. So when you look at the way Drake Maye is playing on the offensive side of the ball, how he's throwing the deep ball, and then defensively, they're getting after teams. So I'm looking at this team, and you look across the AFC. Who's the team that you're saying, you know what, New England can't do it because they have no way of beating the Ravens? Who is it, the Colts? Like, no, these teams
already beat the Bills.
They've already beat the Bills, so you're running out of reasons.
The last game they lost, it was still summer. They have not lost since the autumnal equinox, because it was September 21st.
That's the way to put it.
They haven't. Think how long ago that feels like. Think how cold it is outside right now. They haven't lost a game since then.
And I also think that, to J-Mac's point, that they also are beating these teams down. So, like, they are in control of the game. Their quarterback seems like he's getting better week after week. They show a level of consistency that we haven't seen from anybody in the NFL. Coming off the Rams just losing to the Panthers, I'm not sure that there's anyone in the league that's been more consistent as the Patriots. However, you can't run the football, and that gets scary. I mean, it's not a perfect team. There are no perfect teams in the NFL, especially not this year, but that is one of the drawbacks of this team.
Not even perfect. If you're going to consider, can they go the distance? Can this team that no one wants to believe in because we didn't see them coming, then you say to yourself, well, who is it they can't beat? Right. You look at who can't they beat?
They're likely going to get the bye, which makes it so much easier. It's a shorter track to get to the Super Bowl. But you're right. There's nobody in this. The big bad wolves are not there. All those big quarterbacks that we think are unbeatable, their teams are not very good right now.
All right, so Joe Fortenbaugh is here in large part, or not exclusively, but certainly in part with our new partnership with DraftKings. So what are the betting ramifications of what we're looking at right now with this New England team?
You're all talking about the 1 seed. That's the bet to make. It's only minus 110, which is a small price to pay. It's $11 to win 10, right? Look at the path the rest of the way. You're going to have your bye week before you host Buffalo, not go to Buffalo, host Buffalo. You got a game at the Ravens, and then it's the Jets and the Dolphins the rest of the way. You take care of your business at the end of the season, and then you put the ball in Denver's court to beat you. Oh, by the way, what does Denver have to do the rest of the way? Extremely difficult. They're going to have matchups against playoff teams all the way out, with the exception of about one game. Keep in mind, to your point on the path to the Super Bowl, the 6 teams that played in the last 3 Super Bowls, 4 of them were 1 seeds. A 1 seed gets you a home playoff game, and if you win that, you're already in the Final Four for the AFC Championship. And then at that point, who's going to Foxborough to take them out?
So it feels like their side of the story is comparatively easy. Final word.
Yeah, just on Vrabel, right? Because I was at that game they lost to Pittsburgh. They turned it over 5 times. And I had a few of their games since then. They talk about that game. That was the game they say taught them, it's up to us, right? Like, we gave them that game, and if we play the way and so they have that belief, and obviously every week since then has reinforced that. It's also a game where Ramondre Stevenson fumbled twice, and Vrabel stood behind him and didn't bench him. That went a very long way with the players. Our coach has our back no matter what, so he has pushed all the right buttons there and been a great hire, maybe the best hire of the last coaching cycle.
Yeah, he's got a coach of the year kind of feel to him right now. The New England side of this is pretty easy. The Giants, for a team to be as bad as they are and yet as interesting as they are, is a pretty tough trick to pull off, but they've managed to do it. So you saw Jackson Dart. The big story coming into this game was, is he going to protect himself?